Well, thank you so much, guys. Alexandre Pantoja, and still your fourth title defense. You came over here, and yes, you're happy, but it almost seems like, are you in disbelief? What's going through your mind right now?
Megan, now I can say so much trouble in this camp, So many things happen, like stuff in the gym. I got antibiotics now and then. I got a flu, something in my chest for weeks. And then I realized, because I say all the time, when I'm in the top, it's so hard. But now I got the money, I can pay my bills, I can pay everything. Now it's more easy, but God gives me the troubles. And then I pass through, because when you think it's easy, it's not. And I just appreciate all the lessons God gives to me. And this camp is one of that. I come here, but my mind's so strong. I pass through for everything. Kai's a big kid, he's a nice kid. I know if he doesn't beat me, the belt's gonna be with a nice person too. I think that's how it's gonna need to be. The champion need to be a great person, and then I keep this belt. This represents so much for me. I talk about my wife, all the time I talk about my wife, how she's phenomenal person, she's a phenomenal woman, and he gives me so much power. She make me feel happy all the time, because she say, you're not happy with everything you have, you need to be happy all the time. And then I feel that, and I make this statement for whole division. But now I have another contender.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. A new guy, fresh guy. I think everybody's gonna wait for that matchup.
Yeah, I want to talk about that in a second, but I just want to go back to something, the challenges in camp. I know you said you came into this fight week so mentally strong, but were there any concerns about, those things that had happened in camp maybe impacting the fight?
Of course, maybe my body's not 100% tonight, but like I say to you, I passed through for a lot of things in my life. And then God gave me this powerful, and I'm so glad, so blessed. I think the message I can talk to everybody, like I talk to God all the time, but when he talk to you, you need to put your knee in the ground, and then he can talk with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Tonight, we knew that you would have the grappling advantage, but you did so well on the feet as well. Striking wise, how did you feel?
You talk that later. I have some fight in Muay Thai fights. I know I can stand up with a rival opponent. And in the third round, I look to the Kai, and I feel good. I feel okay. Let's go. Let's get some punches. But then when I start to get throw some punches, he opened the way to go to the ground. And it's so good. People say boo, but that's when I feel at home. That's I love to grapple. That's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, That's where I'm from. I'm BJJ black belt, I love to use my Jiu-Jitsu. I'm a small kid, All the time I need to fight with the big guys, and Jiu-Jitsu helping me a lot, And still helping me tonight, 4 title defense, 5 wins for the belt. I never can dream with something like that. But now I want to climb the rank pound for pound. That's something I really want. And maybe back in December to fight to Josh Van.
Oh, I love that. And also, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champions have to win by any means possible. And you're not just winning, Pantoja. I mean, that was a finish, a brilliant grappling finish against a guy who has prepared for you for a very long time. He's thought about this rematch from The Ultimate Fighter for a long time, but you mentioned Josh Van. Let's talk about it. Were you able? I know warm-ups in the back are different for everybody. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I see the whole fight. Yeah, but amazing fight. Breno Rival, I think, makes some mistakes. Maybe Rival try to prove something. I see he rush. He don't need to rush. He's the number 1 contender, and he put in some danger situation. Josh Van excuse me. He have a powerful hands. And the Rival don't try to take him down. I don't think he don't. Yeah. And that's a huge mistake, Especially with Josh Van, amazing striking, and he have amazing takedown defense too. Maybe Rival don't try to play with that, But when he fight with me, it's gonna be a difference, I'm happy to have one kid like him. He fight 1 month ago,
I know.
And then coming here, make this fight with another war, because when he fights with the Breno Silva, he's destroyed Bulldog, and come and make 1 month later after come to fight with the rival #1 contender and make this statement. This kid is trouble, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. 21 days between the two fights.
21 days.
Yes, which is absolutely insane. Is there some excitement for you having a fresh challenge? You've never faced Josh Fan. A lot of guys we see you compete against in the octagon, you've already fought them. Now this is somebody brand new.
I think that's my big challenge right now, you know. Some new guy, very fresh. He don't make a lot of work like I did before, you know. He fight with the #1 contender. Everybody see how tough this fight, you know. Sometimes Roval won, sometimes Josh won. And I'm here fight with everybody, you know. I fight with the whole division. And get a fresh guy. I think that's my big challenge right now.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We cannot wait to see whenever that matchup is made. Congratulations on having the most finishes now in the flyweight division and the most wins, surpassing a guy I think is really cool, Joseph Benavidez, and one of the GOATs of all time in the sport, Demetrius Johnson. You are now the flyweight wins leader. Congratulations, Pantoja. It is so deserved. We can't wait to see you back. Thanks.